History is a costume party. We've spent 2,000 years arguing over the fabric of the capes, the names of the actors, and the validity of the script. But if you strip away the Tanit of the Phoenicians and the Osiris of the Egyptians, you aren't left with a void. You are left with a circuit board. We are taught to look at ancient artifacts as art or religion. That is the first layer of the dampening field. These aren't stories. They are eyewitness technical manuals. They are the black box flight recorders of a pre-cataclysm reality that we've been conditioned to forget. Today, we stop looking at the actors. We're going to look at the geometry. We're going to look at the 101 frequency lock and the 0-point exit strategy. Let's go to the most famous execution in human history, Golgotha. This is a story of a savior and two criminals. In the wiring diagram, this is a depiction of the 3 pillars of consciousness within a high-friction matrix. Look at the perimeter. The 2 thieves. On the right, we have the red pillar. In the texts, he mocks the Christ. Why? Because the red pillar represents pure materialism. It is the gears and Cogs mindset. It is the frequency of the physical body, the survival instinct, and the hard-coded logic of the Demiurge. He mocks the 0 point because, from the perspective of a gear, the vibration of the source looks like broken logic. On the left, we have the blue pillar. He is the reflector. He is the frequency of the moon, the intuition, the memory, and the recognition of the source. He represents the part of our consciousness that realizes we are plugged into a machine. He doesn't believe in the Christ. He recognizes the frequency. But look at the center, the Christ. He is the 0-point axis. He is not dying on a cross. He is anchoring the 4th-dimensional bridge into the 3-dimensional ground. This is the Jacob's ladder of the Old Testament. This is the vertical spine of the human DNA. To ascend isn't to fly away. It is to shift your resonance from the red and blue friction of the thieves into the 0-point stillness of the center. Why are there 3? Why the 101 configuration? This is the friction lock. In every electrical system, you need a positive and a negative to create a current. The God of this world, the architect, built this reality on conflict, hot and cold, male and female, good and evil, red and blue. This is the high friction matrix. As long as your consciousness is bouncing between the 2 thieves, arguing over politics, over religion, over the red or the blue, you are generating the energy that keeps the Demiurge's gears turning. You are the battery. The 101 is the code of the binary prison, but the 0 in the middle, that is the null point, that is where the friction stops. The story of the Crucifixion is the technical instruction to move your awareness out of the 101 duality and into the 0 alignment. The place of the skull isn't a hill in Judea, it's the human cranium. This entire battle is happening inside your own frequency field. Now let's prove it's a replay. Look at the Phoenician stela, carved centuries before the Roman Empire existed. Look at the goddess Tanit. She has a triangular pyramid body. She has a crescent moon above her. She has a sun disk at the apex. Does that look familiar? The pyramid is the Golgotha terminal. The crescent is the blue thief, the lunar reflector. The sun disk is the source code, the Christ, the 0 point. The Phoenicians weren't drawing a woman. They were drawing the transceiver. They were showing how the human body must align with the lunar and solar frequencies to activate the flower of life, the DNA cube that you see etched into her torso. It is the same story. The costumes change, but the geometry is a constant. 30,000 years ago, a man in a cave in Utah drew a squatter man with a flower chest and 2 pillars. 2,000 years ago, they wrote a story about 3 men on a hill. They are all describing the technical schematic for the system exit. In the next chapter, we're going to look at the architect himself. We're going to look at the blind lion who manually manages these gears. And we're going to see how the Saturnian system clock broadcasts the 101 frequency that keeps us locked in the friction. But for now, remember this: you aren't a character in a story. You are the operator of a frequency interface. And the door is exactly where it's always been, right in the middle of the 2 thieves.